And go.
There are many benefits for the mother as well for breastfeeding. When you breastfeed, it releases hormones that actually promote mothering behavior. Relaxation and nurturing have been shown in both animals and humans. They also stimulate uterine contraction, helps the uterus contract and shrink back down to its previous size, as well as decreasing the amount of bleeding. Of course, breastfeeding burns calories, so it'll help in weight loss. You burn about 500 extra calories a day by breastfeeding. It also delays menstruation, which helps the body retain more iron so as not to become anemic as mother. It reduces the risk of ovarian and breast cancer later on in life. It has been shown to decrease depression and stress in mothers. It of course saves money and gives mother an even larger sense of achievement. Postpartum depression is something that affects on average 15% of all postpartum mothers. That means 950,000 women a year. The National Institute of Health reviewed about 9,000 plus articles, abstracts that concluded that women who didn't breastfeed or who stopped early had a higher risk of postpartum depression. The nursing actually triggers the release of oxytocin, which, as I mentioned before, is found to promote nurturing and relaxation in both humans and animals. Now, they also did a study on the Kungsan in Africa, or also known as the African Bushmen, and it has been said that their babies never cry. The average baby cries about 16 seconds, and 90% of their babies stop crying before 1 minute. This has been said to be attributed to constant holding, immediate responding, and very frequent breastfeeding. There was also a study done in Mongolia. A Canadian woman went to Mongolia and found that breastfeeding anytime, anywhere was the norm. And not only that, that people of all ages enjoyed the extra breast milk. So what can we do to help the World Health Organization's numbers go up? They, as I said before, would like to bring it up from the 38% to 50%. And they suggest enacting a 6-month mandatory maternity leave for mothers. And then, of course, we always need to educate ourselves, educate others, and give support within the community. As a closing, I wanted to tell you my personal breastfeeding superstar is the kangaroo. The kangaroo can actually produce 2 types of breast milk simultaneously. One for the older joey and the other for the newborn, which is much higher fat content. So I thank you very much for coming, and have a nice day.